Welcome to the 10th anniversary of the annual Young Men Stand-Up Conference. 10 years ago, Gary Crossdale and Ainsworth Morgan arranged this conference so you could see that success comes in many colors. That a judge, counselor, police officer, banker, or broadcaster can look different than what you might think they look like. What matters is that regardless of your skin color, you can be whatever you want to be. Today, we have within our presence, we have some esteemed guests, mentors that have taken the time out of their busy schedules to spend some time with you young men, to empower you, provide words of wisdom, have a little exchange, field some questions, and just give you I guess a path as to where your life should take you and how we can be of service. So it's an absolute honor and privilege for us to be here to spend that time with you.
Be the best you. Well, being the best you requires you to make the effort to be the best you, to make the effort to be, as my friend here said, to be the best you every day of your life. And keep going, despite stumbles, despite faltering along the way, you just keep going. We all want to be the best versions of ourselves. But what does it take? Chasing our dreams. Having that inspiration to keep going. Remember that life is about a journey. And that journey is not a straight line. That journey meanders along the way. But as it meanders, you go with the meandering. And you keep going. It is also a story that you have to write about that journey. As I say to students all the time, write the story of your journey. This is your journey. Write the story about it. And every day you write the story, it gets better, and it gets better, and it gets better. And one day, just like me, you're standing here giving your story to others and inspiring others. You are the future of this nation. You're the future of the world. So write the story and do very well. Today, you have the opportunity to engage with your mentors. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Take risks. Ask some important questions. Engage as much as you want to. But at the end of the day, I want you to do one thing. And you promise me this. Have fun. Thank you so much.
What could it possibly be that keeps me coming back year after year after year? I'll tell you what it is. It's the doctors, it's the lawyers, it's the electricians, the plumbers, the judges, the police officers. It is the small business owners. It is everything that each and every one of you can be. And it's that belief system. It's the belief that with us believing in you, that you will believe in yourselves, and you will know that you can achieve anything that you want to achieve by being the best you.
In a system like the TDSB, everybody, there is something called systemic racism, which keeps people down and keeps them back. And I really appreciated the Dean's comments this morning about being the best you. But sometimes in life, even though you do your very best to be the best you, systems keep the best you down. What these guys exemplify and personify for me is that they've done them and they've been them no matter what the system says. Because certain kids get treated differently depending on what they look like and how they identify. To the mentors who are here, you have my enduring gratitude. The work that you have done and the accomplishments that you have made in spite of the obstacles that you have faced are inspiring for the young men who are sitting behind you. Thank you for giving us what you have, and please continue to keep coming, because I know, just by looking at you sitting here, and then by listening to your voices, these young men may feel that they have another caring adult in their lives. And that will automatically improve the trajectory that they're on towards future success.
My name is Dido, and I've been at this conference. This is the 10-year anniversary. I was very excited to be part of this conference. Every single year I come back, it's a joy. My role of this conference is to mentor these young kids, speak, let them know about my experiences. I grew up in a place like Regent Park where a lot of us are black. We don't make it out. I'm letting these guys know about my experience growing up in Regent Park. overcoming the obstacles, overcoming the struggles, right? Making sure that, you know, I'm able to feed off that energy that I have to them, so then they cannot make the same mistake that most of us have made when we're younger. Me, I wasn't the smartest kid in the classroom, right? I was the smallest kid, but I was very strong, right? But the thing that separated me from those people and myself is my determination on me wanting to succeed. I saw how my life wanted to be, and I wanted to be like that. So when they started this program, meeting these people, it kind of gave me a sense of urgency, like I need to wake up. I was 17. I couldn't get into any college or university. My grades were very, very bad. Most of the kids that I ended up playing basketball with at Eastern Commerce, some of them end up getting basketball scholarship either in the States or even in Canada, going to play like in British Columbia, Alberta. I was really stuck. A lot of schools didn't want me, but again, because my grades were so horrible, I couldn't even get into even the simplest little program. So that set me back. Because of everything that I used to do, I never wanted to listen. Listening comes from now, when you guys are in the classroom, when your teacher is speaking to you guys, telling you guys, you know, I need you to do your homework. Why didn't you do this? Why are you coming in late? It starts from now. Because all those little small little things that I'm telling you guys about, those are the things that's going to lead you guys in success. You guys are going to be 17. You guys are building a pattern. Like, think about it like this. If you're not playing, if you're not practicing, right, how do you think you're going to end up being great? Right? If you're not reading your book, how do you think you're going to be able to understand? Right? And it's okay. If you don't understand, don't think that you're dumb. No, trust me. Like, I will be in classroom, I can tell you guys this right now, I'll be in classroom, I will not understand one word the teacher is saying. But the thing that separates me from everybody else is the fact that I'll go to the teacher, I'm like, listen, I didn't understand what you said. Help me understand. You're not being dumb, you just want to learn. Learning, you learn every day. And even these teachers over here, they learn every day. I'm in the working world right now, I'm learning every single day. My manager will tell me, dude, I need you to do this, and it has to be done at the end of the day. If I don't understand, I go like, okay, what do you want me to do, right? You got to learn how to do certain things. The message of this 10th anniversary is be the better you. You want to make sure that you're better than what you were yesterday. Every single time that you wake up in the morning, you got to ask yourself, what is my purpose in life? What is it I'm trying to accomplish? These are the things that we need to always ask ourselves, because sometimes we might be a little bit difficult in ourselves. Sometimes we might get beat down a little bit. But if you always believe in yourself, you believe that no matter what's going to happen, you're going to stick through it, right? That's something that you want to make sure that the next day that you wake up, let me be the better Dito. Let me be the better father. Let me be a better uncle. So that is something, that is our message for today. A lot of these kids, they might not know what they want to be because they're still young. We all used to be, once upon a time, age 13 or 14. But the fact that the message goes across them and it stays with them, I feel like in the future, they're going to think about this conference like, you know what, I remember when Dito has spoken to me about this conference and everything like that. Now I understand why these guys were doing it. So in a sense of like, yes, they might not know what they want to do, but it's just in a situation where they're going to think through it, right? And then eventually down the future, they're going to know exactly where they need to go, and they'll know how to get into that position. I have heard Michael Paintball Clemens speaking before, but I just love his energy. I love the fact that he gets really motivated when he speaks into these young kids.
So when I say clap, everybody claps, but just once together. Here we go, ready? Clap, 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 clap. 13 and 12 years old, and they're both as tall as I am already. Isn't that amazing? So I want to go ahead. You can take a seat, guys. You can take a seat. I was gonna keep you here with me, but you looked a little bit uncomfortable. Yeah. So I want to say this. If you mind, scoot behind me. Guys, I want to say this. I don't come from much, and I don't look like much. My mom was a single parent. She had me at 18 years old. Her mom died when she was 5. Her grandmother died at 7. She was raised by her great-grandmother, my great-great-grandmother, who went blind around the time I was born. So at 18 years old, not only did she have to take care of me as a single parent, she also had to take care of the person who had raised her. But I don't want you to feel sorry for me, because I wouldn't trade my upbringing with anybody. My mom provided everything I needed. I didn't have everything I wanted, but I had everything I needed. And with that, as I stand before you today, while I don't look very big, I ran for more yards than any player in pro football history. And in saying that, I don't want you to be also impressed with that. Because you see, as that stood beside the guys, we're the same size. What I'm suggesting is, if I can, you can. Your success is going to be directly proportional to your efforts, to what you do, the decisions you make. Yes, when we're in a situation where we don't have as much as everybody else, all it reminds us is that I got to get my grind on. Isn't that right? I got to work a little bit harder than everybody else does. But is there anything wrong with that? Do you hear Kawhi Leonard complaining because he had to work a little bit harder? Team, I want to challenge you a couple of little things. One is know your success is on your control. And as you do that, understand that we rise by lifting others. You see, it would be one thing for me to be successful and to say, hey, what does that mean? It's shallow. But my success is inextricably tied with your success. Know that your success is in your control. You got this. On the count of 3, you got this. You say, I got this. 1, 2, 3.
I will want to encourage all these young men that came in today. So if you guys are watching, I hope that you guys got really inspired by all these mentors that were in the auditorium. They were personally my mentors as well. Some of these guys have given me my first job when I grew up. Don't take these guys lightly. Keep communicating with them and making sure that, one day you guys are also going to be in my situation, also giving back to the community and those generations that are to come. If you had to rewind time, these guys were also in the same situation as these kids. They didn't have the lifestyle that they currently have right now, but they had to make sure that they really work into it. They make sure that they had to put in the work into the classroom as well as into the profession.
I have to tell you that I would trade every ounce of success that I have if I knew all of you would be successful. I do that gladly. I want you to know how fabulous you are. 7 billion people in the world. None look like you, none walk like you, none talk like you, none know all the things you know. None have all the same unique talents that you have to offer the world out of over 7 billion people. But it's not enough that I know that. It's not enough that I care about it. You need to know that. You need to understand that. It needs to be important to you.